What's up to all my YouTubers out there, and today I'm going to be bringing something a lot of you guys have wanted me to bring. Well, not a lot, because I don't have a big subscriber base yet. Hopefully that will change, but this is my draft strategies in Madden NFL 12. I've done about 20 online fantasy drafts, so I have a lot of experience with this. This is my best strategy and is how I have been successful. This is not the correct way. This is just my opinion, the best way to draft. So let's start this up. And my first round pick always depends on what position in the round I am. Wow, I got the first pick. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Alright, I've never actually gotten the first pick, but wow. Okay, so basically in the first pick, your next pick's not going to be till the way end of the second round, the last pick of the second round. So you want to make it smart. And really, here I would either go with Calvin Johnson Jr., who's just a god in this game, or Namni Asamoah. Now people are like, no, why not Revis? Because Asamoah is 6'2", Revis is 5'11". Height really matters at corner. And then a lot of people would go and draft, you know, Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers. Now see, that's not how I play. I don't have to have a perfect quarterback, because I know a couple quarterbacks that can throw pretty accurately and you can get later. So I'm going to go with Calvin Johnson Jr. for my first pick. 6'5", 236. I think it's a good pick. This man is a beast. All right, so now we have to get cornerbacks. Cornerbacks are key. Usually I will go out and get them in the first round. So speed is a big thing you want to look at corner. I'm going to get Chris Gamble. Alright, now I get the next pick. So I want to show you guys a couple of corners that you may want to look to get. Tramon Williams is a good one to get, 92 speed, and he can catch really good. He's got like 80 catching. Joe Hayden is another one. Now these are the two killer corners that you may want to go out and get. Actually three. D'Angelo Hall, I think he has like 86 catching, 97 speed. Stanford Route's a good one, 6'1", 95 speed. But Antonio Cromartie, 6'2", 96 speed. He's got like 80 catching as well. And then, this is like my favorite, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, 6'2", 98 speed. And he's got like good catching. So, those are key guys you want to go out and get. So, I'm actually going to wait on cornerbacks. Now, I'm going to go get a look at quarterbacks and see who's available. I'm going to go out and get Phillip Rivers, one of the best passers in the game. Alright, now next I want to go out and get a running back. Now a lot of running backs are gone, but I'm actually going to go out and get Reggie Bush, 96 speed. I love speedy running backs. That is just me. You guys may be different. So now I'm going to go out and get Mike Wallace, 98 speed. He's a really good receiver. 6 foot, not too tall, but it's still a great receiver to pick, and one of my favorite in the game. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the defensive side of the ball. I gotta get another corner, and some of these players may not be available in your online franchises, so but this is just the order I drafted. So I'm getting Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, DCR. So I got two corners. I need my third string corner. So I'm going to see if alright, Prince. Yeah, Prince Amukarm. I don't know how to say his name, but he is really good. 6 foot, 93 speed. So I'm going to draft him. It's a rookie. So now next I want to go out and get a linebacker. Linebacker is something I wait a little bit longer to get, and I also do a strategy that I think you guys should use. I put linebackers at defensive ends. I think it's a good strategy. And I'm gonna get Brian Cushing. All right, and then Von Miller, he can play end. That's what you got to do. Draft. I'm telling you guys, these linebackers have high overalls, like 90 overalls at ends. People don't realize that you can put linebackers at defensive end. I never draft defensive ends. Jason Taylor's a beast at end. Jason Taylor, draft him. All right, I can draft Sean Merriman to play linebacker for me. I usually get all my linebackers at once. All my first 3 linebackers, 3 or 4. So I'm gonna look here. See, I drafted. All right, I have 4. I need 2 more, or 1 more actually. So I'm gonna get 1 more. Now that's my defensive ends and my linebackers. So now I like to go out and get a safety. I don't always have the highest overall safeties, but they are pretty good. Eric Berry's one you really want to get. He can catch. A lot of times he'll be gone by now, but there is other low overall cornerbacks. What am I saying? Safeties that you can get. Like another one is Brandon Merriweather. I'll get him later. Who's a great pick. And Michael Huff. I'm gonna grab him. Okay, now I'm gonna. Oh, Earl Thomas too. He's good. He can play. Cornerback. I'm gonna text. All right, so I'm gonna check this out. All right, yeah. Braylon Edwards is a nice tall receiver, but I'm gonna go with Jerome Simpson. 91 speed. He's 6'2". I love him as a receiver. That is just my opinion. All right, now I'm gonna go out and get a tight end, and then another backup running back around this point in the draft. Now, a lot of times I'll try to get a tight end earlier, but a lot of times I do forget to get a tight end early. But basically, a tight end, I like to look at speed and height. Now, a lot of them are real tall, and I like to look at catching too. So we're going to look at catching, see who's got the higher. Evan Moore, he's on my Cleveland Browns. I love the Cleveland Browns. That's my team. You guys will learn that. Yeah, he's got 78 speed, but I'm going to draft him. He's 6'6". He's a real tall target, and he's actually a pretty good Madden receiver. All right, now I'm going to get a backup running back. Let's see who we got here. I'm going to get Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram's actually a beast. At least I like to use him. Some people may think different, but anyways. All right, so now I got to check. So at my receivers, I need 1 more. So 4th string receiver, I like to get speed. So I'm going to look and see. All right, I like Johnny Knox, but I like Henderson, gets hurt a lot. Actually, I'm going to go with Chad Ochocinco, actually, and get a taller target. And now I'm just seeing if I forgot anything. Yeah, I do need to grab a D tackle. I usually grab a D tackle later because at D tackle, at defensive line and offensive line, you do want to look at strength. And so I think Albert Hainsworth is a good guy to get there. If you do forget, just look at strength. Pick a guy with high strength, and trust me, he'll get through to the quarterback. So that is definitely a category you want to look at when you're drafting offensive line and defensive line. Now, I like to grab my fullbacks. I look at strength for that. Mike Cox would be a good one. All right, so now we're going to start drafting our line. Like I said, I look at strength for my line. So we're going to go with a 90. Strength. And I know I'll probably get at least one comment saying, you know, you're doing this wrong or whatnot. Guys, this is my strategy and it's worked for me. You guys, if you have your strategy, please post it as a video response to this, just so I can see what you guys do. And I'm always happy to hear what your guys' opinions are. So yeah, but this has been pretty successful for me. I've tried switching up, and this is my favorite way to do things, which is I've been pretty successful doing it this way. Because when I first started drafting, it was tough, and I was bad at it. And I know a lot of people have trouble with drafting. And someone, Roberto Garza, sorry, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. All right, so I pretty much filled all my main positions. all the starting positions. So I just want to do like a couple more things, and then after that, it's really up to you what you want to draft after you fill the starting. So this video isn't too long. I'm not going to do the whole draft because these drafts take forever, and if you do one online fantasy draft, they take like forever. Like there are hours, like they can go up to like over 3 hours. Like it's crazy how long those take. All right, so kicker and punter, I'm not gonna draft him now, but basically if you forget, a lot of people don't get him till later. Rise Lloyd is a good guy to get. If you forget, just go to the kicking power and the kicking accuracy. Let me go over to that and see Mason Crosby, Rise Lloyd. See, he's got high kick power, and he's only a 66 overall. So just draft him, and then punter you can do the same. And the quarterback, I always like to go and get a faster quarterback just for backup in case I have to do a QB sneak, and I like to get Josh Johnson. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I helped you guys out a little bit with some draft strategies. I'll try to bring some trade strategies in the future. Just let me know, comments if you liked it, what you wanted me to change, any suggestions on videos, because I do take in all my suggestions. Leave a thumbs up or a dislike. Tell me how I did, just so how I know this. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.